Jay Bachelor, Hip Hop Weekly magazine. You know, we talk to artists on all levels of the game. The new guys, the veterans, the guys you've seen on TV, heard on radio, and the guys that are coming soon to radio and TV. So it's always cool to kind of talk to the underground artists and see what's going on in the streets. We got Murk here today, man. How you feeling?
Pretty good, pretty good. How y'all doing?
H-Town, we feeling real good, man. It's interesting because right now it's almost a really good time to be an indie artist because there are so many ways to get your music out there. It wasn't like that in the 90s or 2000s where if you didn't have that major plug, you couldn't get on. But now with the internet and streaming, podcasts, internet radio, it's a different day. So kind of tell us about yourself and how you got started in the game.
I mean, yeah, it's great that everybody can do it now. It's oversaturated, so I'm really happy about that. And how I got into it, man, I've just been making music since I was 13 years old, freestyling and stuff at parties and everything and rocking the house over there and getting a lot of good feedback. And then around 2005, when I got out the military, I decided to start recording. And it started, it was a real slow process. My stuff was whack. Well, it used to be whack back in the day. And, so it was discouraging at first, but I kept pushing, you know what I'm saying?
But that happens though. I think anytime you're going from a fan of art to wanting to be, you know, a master of it, you go through that phase where you're just like making stuff.
It's a growing process. It's a growing process.
It's a growing process. Right. But let me ask you this: what sparked the desire to go from just a music fan to actually creating it and making it a career?
It's almost like you kind of know you have to do something, and that's like your destiny. And you dream about it, and that's all you ever want to do. It's all you think about. You're willing to sacrifice relationships and everything else for it. So that's kind of how I knew.
Absolutely. Who were some of your influences as far as hip hop? Like, you know, the guys you came up listening to.
Oh, definitely Pac, dude. Pac, Eminem, Snoop Dogg, and there's just so many of them. But mostly Pac. I jammed a lot of his stuff for a long time. His showmanship, the way he entertained, he would like engage the crowd and stuff. And he was probably the best that ever did it, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. Now, the guys you named are all legends in their own right, icons in hip hop. Are you into the newer generation of artists? And if so, who are the new generation you're listening to? Man, I don't really appreciate or respect a lot of stuff that's going on nowadays. But like new to me, it would be like Kevin Gates, and I listen to his stuff.
And, why Kevin? Kevin has a lot in common with Pac, though. You know, both guys came from the streets, had prison experiences, and had rough upbringings. Is that what kind of drew you into Kevin Gates?
Yeah, it's the realness of his content. You know what I'm saying? And he'll put it out there, like, you know, can we cuss? Yeah, can we cuss? I should have asked that before the interview, right? Yeah, so it's like he's not afraid to say he smacked that bitch and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I respect that because I just got out of prison for the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Got you.
Now, I want to talk about the music that you have out now. What are a couple of songs that you have out that our audience can hop online and check out and listen to?
I have Wheels Fall Off. That's my single right now that I'm pushing. It's on iTunes and Spotify and all that stuff. I registered with CD Baby and they just took care of all that stuff. And you can go to my SoundCloud, which is soundcloud.com/murk409. Everything you want to know about me, man, just backslash it, no matter where it's at, murk409, and I'm gonna pop up. It's all linked. So
we were talking about social media earlier.
Yeah.
Are you big on social media? Do you mess around with the Twitter, the Instagram, all those things?
Yeah, I have one. I consider like social media like the reject table at lunch, and I'm like the captain over there. Like the stoners and the party kids. That's where we hang out. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. All right, so tell us this. You have a show coming up in September, right?
I'm super stoked about it.
Tell us about that. That has to be pretty exciting.
Yeah, it's the showcase for the playlist that Miss Cat had been having for what 8 episodes, something like that. Can I look at you? Can we get her on? Can we get her on camera? Put her on the spot a little bit. And yeah, it's a big showcase, and it's going to be a pretty big event, and it's probably the biggest thing I've done performance-wise to date for my career. And now that we're talking about it, I'm getting a little nervous about it. Thanks. Appreciate it.
good though. That nervous energy. You gotta kind of have that and let you know that you're actually passionate and care about delivering a good show. Let me kind of ask you this here, man. Now that you're doing this and making it a career, what are some of the upsides of this music industry that you've experienced, and what are some of the downsides?
The upsides, wow. I haven't really seen any upsides yet. I haven't got paid yet, so that's, I mean, so it's a struggle, but I'm willing to endure it till the wheels fall off. Plugged it.
So clearly, I mean, you came through with a lot of people, and I'm sure they all support you and believe in what you're doing.
Yeah,
what do you want to say to those people that, you know, before the bandwagon begins, that were behind you and believed in you as an artist?
Say to the ones that, I'm sorry, repeat the question.
Yeah, so the people that are currently supporting you and believe in your music.
Oh, talk to them. I appreciate them. I appreciate everybody who supports me. I don't have fans. I have friends. So, I mean, if you support me, you're a friend of mine. And if you don't, then take a sweaty tea bag to the face. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Is that too much?
No, that's fine, man. That's totally fine. So let me ask you this. What do you have coming up? You talked about the stuff that's online now.
Right.
You talked about the showcase in September. But what music are you working on now? Is there a mixtape coming, an album? What do you got?
There's going to be a mixtape coming, and then I'm going to backdoor that with a little EP, like a 5-6 track EP. Okay. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of dope, and smoke it, and come back when you're hungry.
Tell us about the mixtape. What's the title? What can we expect?
I'm still working on the title right now, but I've got everything else formatted and the producers and all that other. Everything else is locked down. But the title, I'm still not ready to release that yet. You know what I'm saying? Keep that under wraps right now.
I always want to ask artists this: when you're making a project, whether it be a mixtape, an EP, album, how often are you writing? How often are you in the studio?
I'm in the studio every day because I live there. And I write pretty much every day, every other day. I do a lot of other stuff besides music. I mean, writing and recording. I mix. I do graphics and stuff. It's all like low budget, cheap shit, but you know what I'm saying? It's something to keep me creative and keep my juices flowing. Because if not, I'll freaking go crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not creative, so I have to do something.
You produce as well?
Yeah, I mean, I mess around. I wouldn't say I'm Bang Productions or nothing like that. Plugged it. Yeah.
So let me let's talk about what you hope to get out of the game. Obviously, you want to reach a point in your career where you're making money off your music. Right. But ultimately, what do you want to get out of this hip hop stuff?
I want to be in it for the long run and be a staple in the industry, to where, like an icon, where people could look up to me and I could help people and get people that where I'm at now, where I want to go. You know what I'm saying? Just I want to help people in the long run at the same time.
Absolutely. Now, before I let you go, man, you talked about your social media and all that stuff. I want you to talk to the people that aren't familiar with your music right now, people that haven't heard you, and tell them why you're an artist worth investing time in. Because like you said, it's so saturated now. Yeah, definitely. Tell us why you're an artist that's worth their time.
That's because I'm different, man. Everybody says they're different, but I'm a smart-ass kid from New York. If you like the movie My Cousin Vinny, then you'll like my shit, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? A little Italian kid who doesn't give a fuck. I'm like Joe Pesci on a microphone.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yo, My Cousin Vinny, that's some crazy reference, though.
That was a good movie, though.
Classic.
Marissa Tomei.
Yeah. Classic stuff, man. Classic stuff. Murk, you can catch him September 24th at the Ava Center in Houston, Texas. Music's out now. New mixtape is coming.
Yes.
Definitely keep us posted on that. When the name comes, give us that, the release date and all that. We'll be happy to share that with our online audience.
Cool, man. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Before I let you go, man, you got anything else crazy you want to say to the people?
Not yet, man. Just follow me on my Facebook. It's like a fucking zoo over there. You'll get it all there. So, facebook.com, murk409.